Welcome to the Drisharampa podcast, and I am Delicia. So today I have with me the topics of parents, or rather women, going to an extent of having kids by themselves. This can be done by getting a sperm donor, and it's been a thing lately, or the past years. It's been happening. People have access to that. It's no longer of who can do it, but as long as you afford, you can do it. So today we have something of more of a bizarre, very unthinkable of what some other women can even do after getting a sperm donor. In today's video, I have a woman from TikTok. She's so proud that she managed to get her sperm donor to pay for child support. Let's find out how did that really get to that.
I successfully sued my sperm donor and now I get 40% of his paycheck. You have no idea how happy this makes me because now I can be a stay-at-home mom because 40% of his paycheck can support me fully financially. So what happened was I'm a lesbian and I can't have babies the natural way, obviously. So I went the IVF route and I went to a sperm bank and I bought sperm. I get pregnant, I have my baby, I'm living with my girlfriend, she's working full time, so she's supporting us financially. And then all of a sudden she decides she wants to break up and she refuses to give me child support. She said, I don't want anything to do with this baby. I'm not on the birth certificate. I'm not legally obligated to take care of them. I'm out. And I said, well, shit, what am I going to do now? Then it occurred to me, I could sue the baby's biological father. I mean, the baby wouldn't be here without him, right? So my friend that works at the sperm bank got me my sperm donor's contact info, and I texted him, and I acted like it was the wrong number. And we ended up making plans. We were texting back and forth for a while. We ended up making plans to meet up, and I hung out with him for a few months, befriended him, and then I got a DNA sample off of his cup one day, like swabbed it for his saliva. I sent it in and made sure that he actually was the biological father of my child, and he was. So I took him to court to get child support, and they granted me 40% of his paycheck.
Yep, you heard it. That's what she did. And oh my god, is that even legal? Like, literally, is that even legal? I'm very much here to call her evil. She's so evil. How could she do that? How on earth can a sperm donor be liable to support the child? I think the guy, the sperm donor, has a ground to go on to just sue this lady and even the company that he sold his sperm to, because why would they disclose his identity? And she's sitting here with so much pride that she managed to do that she wouldn't even have to work in her life. Now she can be a stay-at-home mom because she managed to get 40% of his pay, and that's a lot. That's a lot of money. I don't know how much it is, but 40%, that's a lot. There are evil people out there. I didn't think women can be this evil to this extent. Like, you're always gonna find a way for things to work out for you. You shouldn't do that, and it should not be allowed even. And even this, the judge who granted this, on what grounds was this even allowed? How did he or she get to that point of saying, yep, you're the father, you have to support this child. I do not care that you were a sperm donor, whatsoever, but it is so wild. Who does that? Who does that? This is so evil, and it should not be allowed in any way, shape, or form, because she went on to do this by herself. She went on to go buy a sperm to have a child, but now she's coming back and saying she's not able to take care of the child, so therefore she needs that sperm donor to support her. Like, how? This is very unbelievable. Like I said, I once said that I'm gonna share this video, so this is the video I was referring to when I said there's a woman out there who just went on and see fit that she could just go on and track down the sperm donor to have him supporting the child. Like, what on earth is that? Men, be careful out there. I know there's some people who took this on as there is a thing. I think that there are some men out there who took on this as a side hustle. They They donate their sperms, they sell their sperms rather, and then they make a certain amount of money. So I guess you gotta do it safe, because look at what people are capable of, or rather look at what women are capable of. How could she do that? Anyways, that's all that I had for you today. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Is this even legal to do? On what grounds exactly? Because there is no way. Otherwise, let me love and live.